Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
But please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him.
50 years away.
He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate. I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Oh, come on, stop climbing up on... And my mouse quit working, hold on. There we go.
One thing, it's the other.
Who's she? Hey, are you coming to meet her too? Alright, what are we doing?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to Level 10. Perhaps I'll find her there.
That's where I thought we were going to begin with, but... And I'm on the wrong side, so I'm gonna... Yay! Didn't fall in the water.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oh, come on. It's ridiculous.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, oh well.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Whoa!
Revelio!
I was about to smack you with a spell.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Perhaps the last chest I'm looking for will be here, so...
Accio! A hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Come on, let's find more goodies to steal from these guys. It's,
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
It's not the
Revelio.
Harlow says her friend has been rescued. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Keep an eye out.
Well, if you weren't so deaf, we'd probably have more, wouldn't we?
Okay.
So hurrah, me lads in Rookwood times is glad.
Revelio.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them with all I've done there.
I take what I want.
I've never seen some look of fear in your eyes. I should think ambition.
Nothing even worth stealing.
Revelio. Trafficus totalis.
So that's how you cast it. I guess you sneak up on them. Nice.
There's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
Revelio.
I don't.
Trafficus totalis.
Does this seriously count as like an elimination? Maybe it only works on lower level ones.
Me later. Stir up some trouble.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend.
Revelio.
If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
I wonder if I should just start blasting or keep doing this. Because I want to try to find those optional quests.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. You'll never see it coming.
Oi!
Has your brain been infested?
Revelio.
Is this where I just was?
I've had enough of Belgrade.
Won't let me climb up here and get in it.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
Revelio.
Oh, can't grab it from there. Okay. If I knew that those optional items did not somehow
And rightfully so.
get damaged in the fight, I would just go in blasting, but
Let's finish this job and be dumb students these days.
Hey! Suppose that's what we're counting on.
Revelio.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogshead. Or perhaps I'll just go now. I raised Rockford more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
here we go.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there. What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hogshead. This is a waste of our time. I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks up there.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
So I wonder if I'm supposed to go into the inventory and destroy it, or if I should hold on to it. Yeah, it doesn't have the option to destroy it, like at the bottom or here. Okay. Let's look for Book of Poems.
Revelio.
I may go to Hogsfield.
How come I always draw the short straw? Anyone looking for trouble?
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for it. I'll make you wish.
Pick up, Tom.
Where did you go?
Oh,
Pick up, Tom. You haven't got a prayer.
levitate and disarm. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
This has become personal. You die.
Levitate and Ashwinder to disrupt.
Right, what a look up. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Give it back. Hardly felt it. What are your thoughts on electricity? Wingardium Leviosa.
It's not working.
Glacier. Refrainer. Defender.
That looks like Wiggenweld, so I won't pick that up. There you go.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Yeah, it was kind of neat to creep around and sneak, but it was just a lot easier just to go in blasting, honestly. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out which way I came in, where I've been.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, this is what I was supposed to have done, going upstairs after I went through that. Okay, not a problem. It's kind of neat just to see kind of what they
And he must be here somewhere.
had in mind.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Perhaps the more difficult lock should have smaller windows or something. Isco raise one. Okay. Was that what was pinging from the Revelio? Was his wand? Okay. I want to let her out first. I guess not. Alright, alright.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
You look and sound young compared to your wife.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Well, here, take your wand. Take your wand. Take it. Take it. Ugh. Okay.
Revelio.
Is that R for Rockwood?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Okay, just a locked door.
Revelio.
Oh, look at that. There's a anti-magic on that. Okay, okay. Let's head on out.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
As long as she's not also being blackmailed by him.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss
She's not
Onai.
home.
Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
She works for him or is being blackmailed by them?
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Alright, let's see what we have. Okay, I do need to do that. That's got to be on the South Shore somewhere. So before we do that, let's do another fight. And then I probably need to spend some time in the room of requirement making some more potions and stuff like that. Where is the other... And there's probably something hidden over in here and something hidden over in here I haven't done. Dale Family Tomb, I've been in there several times. Where is... Here we go. Don't know if I need to get any of those. And I've got a couple of Merlin trials, and there's a Merlin trial. There's a tomb I have not been in. So yeah, I've got a few things I can do. So let's focus on this right now. And after the last fight went pretty well, we'll do this. Use up a few potions.
Safe to explore in there.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Something seems strange about that. Not gonna lie. The patrol's club into its face. I don't know if I know how to do that.
Propendo. Descendo. Repulsor. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Oops, that's not what I want to do.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
I thought I grabbed the rock, guess not.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo.
Yeah, let's just get this over with. Maybe I'll get a different one, but I hate that. What the?
Not your best choice, suffering, do you?
There we go. Use a couple potions.
Rebellion.
What? On way? Yep. Alright.
One less human to worry about.
An intruder! Vicious bloods! This is sad.
What? Come. Had to waste a potion because it wouldn't let me tab. Wow, that does so much damage, it's ridiculous. Is it? Defeat enemies in all battle arenas. Really? That's okay. Alright, alright. Probably have to do it in under 3 minutes or something to get like the best achievements.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Confringo. telling what lies in wait for me in there. Revelio.
Oh, okay. Maybe this one's a little more than just a walk down to a chest.
Revelio.
Shrivel fruit. Shrivel fruit. Shrivel fig fruit.
Revelio.
Can't even speak. Nice. Giant toad statue, okay.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Yeah, that's strange that won't work on the explosion won't catch those on fire.
Revelio.
Okay, so let's go this way. This looks, yeah, like a short dead end room.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Nice.
There's a victory. Why is this door locked?
Okay, we'll go this way first, since it's already open. Nice, nice, okay.
Brilliant. The first piece of the puzzle. Lumos. One down, 2 to go.
Confringo.
Revelio. Must be something around here I can climb on.
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Seriously, especially with that little gap there, that shelf, that'd be too easy to climb, dude. You don't need that floating box. It's ridiculous.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo.
Revelio.
Accio.
Revelio.
So, open that door to go through to that stuff. Okay?
Lumos. Success. In theory, what are they protecting?
Come on, group up, clump up.
Confringo.
There we go. can catch them all on fire. Oh, more of them. Yay.
Confringo.
Let's hope you stay dead this time.
Revelio.
Spider's web. Okay.
Confringo.
All right.
Revelio.
And that is the platform. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, that didn't do it.
Confringo. Revelio.
I'm missing something. Because I don't see the, I don't see a doorway, I don't see a chest ping, I don't see...
Bombarda.
This is a well-lit area, too, for, that mini Inferi. Oh, well. Is that it? Can't check the map while I'm in here to see if it's everything.
Confringo.
Yeah, it is strange. You mean this little chest? Is this all that they were, like he said, they're protecting? They're guarding, is that chest, and this is nothing.
Bombarda. Reparo. Braces.
Alright, let's head out and see if this is marked as complete. Oops. All right. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now well, I didn't really want to do the main quest. What is where is she at? Okay. We'll do this, then I'll go identify my clothing, brew some potions, and do my pets, feed my pets and all that stuff like off camera. Do all the room of requirement stuff off of camera. You're not gonna let me in?
Revelio.
You're not gonna let me into the kitchens? Not cool, not cool.
They're oh so clever. Peasy's game's the best one ever.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer.
She's probably that lady friend that he's been stealing stuff for.
My father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Still not sure about that chest. And I bet you Harlow's girlfriend is Singer. Or he's blackmailing her somehow. Okay. Let's see if we have any clothing to identify, and then I will start messing around in here off camera. Ooh, a better hat. Alright. Let's see what those Quidditch robes look like at least. That's pretty cool. It's not bad. I don't see how all the flying around and stuff, the wind grabbing on that would be good. Okay. Hat. Where are you at? Level 2. There we go. That's just so good for those long drawn out fights. Being able to keep your ancient magic up and just casting it. So, alright. That seems like a good place to stop for now.